aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us,
all right, folks, now driving north at the Square Station. You remaining seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. If this is your stop, please get it along and please watch your step as you exit. This is stop once again for New Orleans Square, for the country, Frontierland, Adventureland, Star Wars, Galaxy Edge. Right for resistance. Indiana Jones, Double Two. Six on out the rails and punch board. Once again, remaining seated until the full and complete stop. Welcome to my local Disney New Orleans Square Station. Parents, please make sure to advise your kids as well. They must remain fully seated on adult's lap or on the bench away from the openings at the edge of the seats and under the age of 7. Next stop, once again, Toontown Depot.
to those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the bayou, soon to be home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess Tiana swears there's plenty of it. And wherever that magic has bound to be surprising. Blue skies and sunshine guaranteed. Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Permanezca sentado hasta que el
¿Qué
carro se
tal,
detenga
amigos?
en
Y
el
bienvenidos
se
a
retira de
bordo.
los embarques.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
It's a small world.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Along the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Alright then folks, we're about to arrive at Tomorrowland Station. Well, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow just as you go away. Please obey and get into the train just so cold, please stop. If this should stop, please get your belongings and please watch your step as you exit. Please stop at all attractions here at Tomorrowland for the Star Tours, Autopia, and Space Mountain. Once again, folks, obey and get please hold the train up to a pole and complete stop. Welcome everyone to the future. This is Tomorrowland Station. Next stop, Main Street Station. But first, we're gonna head to a shortcut for the Grand Canyon of Price to look right to the middle ahead. As for the telephones, please make sure you have all flash photography. Visual lighting and all levels accessories. There's no water tunnel at this time. That's good to all passengers. And also, we will make game about Dino Sword. So once again, folks, all lights in the building be turned off at this time. Next stop is Main Street USA once again.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con manos.
as we know it today. But it wasn't always this fun. Now, let's go back in time. Way back to the fantastic land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a train stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your trip.
Okay, folks, now we're at Main Street, USA. The main attention to the train comes to a close, you keep stop. And then your stuff will get belongings and watch step as you exit. If you're going to the hills, please keep close to just hold it and make way down to the bottom stairs. Most stations with no elevators and stay on only. Okay, well, that's what doing the trip. We'll see you guys again.